And now, a public service presentation.
He's here again, Principal Johnson.
Thank you, Miss Larkin.
Principal Johnson, I got a bone to pick with you.
Whoa, that's no way to start a conversation. What's all this about?
You said all us kids should look out for our friends.
Well, that's what good friends do.
Well, that's what I've been doing, but my teacher said I shouldn't.
Well, it does depend on the situation.
Me and some of the guys were playing, and there was this new kid, and he was kind of scary.
What did he do?
Nothing really, but he wasn't one of us. Anyway, some of the guys, somehow he got hurt. Just a little bit.
I see.
He told the teacher who did it, but they said they didn't.
And you know the truth.
I gotta stick up for my friends, right?
Oh, I understand, Jimmy. You and your friends are just like the police.
The police? Golly.
They do that kind of thing all the time.
They do?
Now, sometimes the police beat people up and lie about it because they're ordered to. Sometimes it's just pathologically violent.
Patho what?
But mostly it's because they're scared.
Scared? But I thought police officers were brave.
That's what a lot of people think, Jimmy. But actually, police officers are trained to be almost insanely afraid of anyone who's not a cop, and to think that everyone, especially black people, are out to kill them.
Golly, they're trained to be scared?
Like all Americans, they're taught to be violently afraid of black people from when they're just little kids, like you.
Gosh.
Hey, I know. Let's play a game.
Cops and robbers?
No, Jimmy, more like cops and black people.
That's a weird name for a game.
And since you're wearing a blue jacket, you can be the cop.
Yay!
And I'll be a black guy.
Okay.
But first, I'll be Mr. American Culture, telling you that black people are always mad.
Why would you say that?
Well, for hundreds of years, most black people in the United States were slaves, even after the Civil War that theoretically freed them.
Theoretically?
For a lot of white people, thinking they're better than black people is all they have.
Why?
Well, Jimmy, it's like the rich people hypnotized them.
Hypnotize? Golly.
Golly is right. And rather than organizing to overthrow the system that keeps the working class fighting amongst itself, some white people were hypnotized into thinking the most important thing was protecting their imaginary superiority.
Wow.
And for the past 160 years, some of them have done every terrible thing you can think of to black people.
Jerks.
And so now they think black people want revenge for 400 years of violent oppression.
Why would they think that?
Because that's what they would want if it happened to them.
Do black people want revenge?
Well, the important thing is to make white people think they do. So, to keep them afraid, Mr. American Culture always shows you angry black people.
Like on TV?
On drugs and with guns, even if they're supposed to be the good guys.
Like in the movies?
And criminals out to get ya.
Like on the news?
Okay, so now I'm your teacher at the police academy. Attention!
Yes, sir.
The city is full of black people who hate you.
Really?
Because you're a cop, they hate you more than anything else.
Oh, no.
And sometimes you're alone on a dark street.
Gee.
With these big black thugs all around, everywhere.
Principal Johnson?
Behind every corner, behind every door.
I'm getting scared.
They want to kill you.
Me?
And suddenly, behind you is...
What?
A black guy.
Ah!
Well, aren't you going to shoot me?
No.
Why not? You can get away with it. You're a cop. Just tell people I had a gun or a knife, even if I didn't. They'll believe you.
I shouldn't just shoot people because I'm scared.
Or you could arrest me, then beat me up in your car or down at the station.
But you didn't do anything.
But what if some other cop beat up a black guy, or anyone, and asked you to lie for them?
I don't wanna.
And that, Jimmy, is why you could never be a cop.
Because I wouldn't be mean or lie about other cops who were mean?
Because you aren't a bully and wouldn't put loyalty to bad cops ahead of doing the right thing.
But gee, Principal Johnson, couldn't I be one of the cops who aren't bullies, don't lie, but just don't say anything?
You'd still be just as bad, Jimmy. Because not speaking out lets bad cops keep right on being bad.
Like I kind of did with that kid and my friends.
That's right.
Golly, aren't there any good cops?
Sure there are.
Yay!
But normally they get fired if they don't protect the cops who are violent racists, sexists, homophobes.
Homophobes?
That's a talk for another day, Jimmy.
Wow, Principal Johnson, I sure learned a lot. On TV and in the movies, cops are mostly heroes. But in real life, it seems to me like maybe all cops are bad.
Tardy to the idea they're not an occupying army surrounded by the enemy?
No, I was going to say all cops are bad.
Tardy to the realization that their deepest devotion should be to civil rights, not to a code that protects criminals wearing police uniforms?
No, all cops are...
Bastardizations of the idea of honorably protecting and serving their communities?
You're not going to let me say it, are you?
Not unless you want detention.
Well, I guess I better get back to class and tell my teacher what happened.
I guess you better.
But you know what, Principal Johnson?
What, Jimmy?
Some things are worth detention.
What do you mean?
I mean,